I just spent 6 full days exploring Lisbon, Portugal, and this is how much I spent. I'm very mindful of my spendings, however, I was struggling here. For accommodation, luckily I spent nothing because I'm visiting a friend and I got to stay at her place for free. Food was definitely one of my biggest expenses as we went out to eat a lot and there is so many good food options here in Lisbon. However, I did eat breakfast at home. I spent a total of £24.40 on groceries, and for eating out I spent £110.40. For coffee I spent £28.90, and for alcohol I spent £26, which is a lot more than I usually do, and my total expense for food was £189.80. Activities are usually one of my biggest expenses, however we didn't do that many on this trip. We did a sunset boat cruise for £34.70, which I highly recommend. We also joined a tour with Moby Dick Hostel to explore more of the nature around Lisbon, which was £13. My total spend here was £47.70. My biggest expense on this trip was actually shopping, which it never is. I desperately needed new clothes as a lot of the clothes that I had was starting to wear out, and I bought new clothes for £107.30 and 2 new rings for £17.70, making my total spend here £124.70. For transport, I spent a total of £18.60, including train to Cascais 2 days, Ubers and metros around the city. And my total spend for my trip to Lisbon was £380.80 with a daily average spend of £63.40.